statistics sampling project, we spent time carefully looking at the way people type. Some were slow, and some were really fast. But typing speed was not really what we were looking for. Instead, we were paying attention to something else. The space bar.
During these tests, we provided each participant with a paragraph and watched carefully as they retyped the paragraph below. During this time, we paid close attention to the number of times the participant pressed the spacebar with their right hand. Then, after subtracting the number of times by the total number of spaces in the paragraph, we had the number of times the spacebar was pressed by both hands.
With this data, we found the proportion of males who press the spacebar with their dominant hand and the proportion of females who press the spacebar with their dominant hand. Then we found a 95% confidence interval for each of these proportions. Next, we found the 95% confidence interval for the difference between these proportions. 0 was within this interval, meaning there is no significant difference between the proportions for males and females. Finally, we performed a hypothesis test for the difference of proportions, with our null hypothesis being that the proportion of males and females are equal, and our alternate hypothesis being that they are not equal. Once ran, we found a p-value of 0.238, meaning we did not have sufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis at the 10% level, concluding that there was no significant difference in the proportions between males and females and their spacebar pressing habits.